Good morning, peasants. I hope we're all well today on this beautiful Monday morning. It's Monday over here where I am at the moment. The video will probably be out by Tuesday or Wednesday. So really excited to do this video today because this is a typical JR moment where JR was right. Now, my favorite saying is everything comes out in the wash. Whether it takes a week, a month or years, everything always comes out in the wash. Now, this has came out in about a week and a half. So I previously done a video on this PAWSE project that Ansem and Tolly, the founder of Solana, launched. And I said it was a bad launch. I said why it's a bad launch. And I said it shouldn't have happened. Got loads and loads of hate. And now the people previously hated can see that I was right. So yeah, it's kind of a I told you so moment, which usually happens because I'm not usually wrong. I'm usually right. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So gonna go over everything in the video today, and it's gonna kind of be a follow on from my previous video with updates on what's happening with the PAWSE project and Ansem and Tolly. I just find it a bit of a joke that even the Solana Foundation can't even launch a coin successfully on their own chain. So what hope does that give everyone else? But yeah, let's get into the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and let's get started. So look, let's rewind real quick. PAWSE launched with Ansem, backed by Tolly, the founder of Solana, and they came out of this ridiculous 100% tax. So you can only buy if you're using Ansem sniper bot. But hang on a minute, you're taxing people on the sniper bot for sniping, or you're not, because the whole point of their crazy like launch mechanics and stuff is to avoid snipers. But then you can only snipe if you're using Ansem sniper bot because he has access to all the wallets, obviously. So that's kind of a bit sus in itself. But all of the other bullshit they implemented was to avoid snipers. So that kind of makes zero sense. All right, so you're either avoiding snipers or you're not. Or you're only allowing snipers if they're using Ansem's bot, because ultimately Ansem has control of their wallet. So they need to make up their mind on that, because that bullshit story makes like zero sense. But whoever bought, you either lost 100% of your money because of the tax. They said that they refunded, but I don't actually know anyone that was refunded. So if you were refunded, please put it in the comments below, because I don't know one person. I know a lot of people that entered the project. I do not know one person that was refunded. Or you managed to buy at the top. It went up to about $150 million market cap. They sniped between up to roughly 60 to 70 million dollars as well. So if you bought 100 million, 150 million, we'll check the charts in a second, it's down massively. So you would have lost money either way, okay, due to the tax or buying at the top. And now they're talking about relaunch, okay? So every single person basically lost money either way, all right? Let's just quickly go onto the charts here. So as you can see, absolutely brilliant launch. Do you know what's funny about this? It is the founder of Solana Foundation was on the call with the PAWSE team, with Ansem, with Vertigo is basically the platform, the launchpad that launched it. And then this happens. But if you're being backed by the Solana Foundation team, how come you can't even make the coin successful? It's their own chain, right? So yeah, anyway, they've got FDV and market cap mixed up because they obviously don't have a clue what they're doing. A bit weird, that one. But it's currently $4.7 million market cap. The market cap isn't 700K. They need to change that and that. So they've obviously haven't updated this, or they don't know how to update this. I'm assuming they don't know how to update it, otherwise it would have been done. So yeah, if you would have bought up here, anywhere here, or even here, you'll still be down. No matter where you bought, you would have lost money, okay? So the whole thing about this is a fair launch is absolutely bullshit, because a fair launch is not you win and everyone else loses. For every buyer, there's a seller. For every seller, there might be a buyer, right? But I mean, a fair launch is giving people a fair chance to make money. That is why it's called a fair launch. It's not called a let's snipe to 60 million and anyone else that buys, we're going to farm out 100% the buyers. Now that is a definition of a scam, okay? Because the head of Solana Foundation team was on the call. Ansem, who's meant to be one of the biggest influencers in the crypto space, was on the call. They were all hyping up this project. It's obviously their project, right? And then every single person loses money. So it just kind of, it doesn't obviously look right. I said straight after launch, this is not how you launch a serious project, okay? Not many people spoke up. I was probably one of the only ones. There were a couple, but not many, all right? Everyone said this is FUD, you don't get it. The cabal are going to take down your YouTube video and all this bullshit. I was getting threats and hate and all of this stuff, and that they're going to report the YouTube video, the first one that I basically did, all right? And it's funny because it actually turns out JR was right, as always. Anyway, fast forward to now, the team is relaunching PAWSE. Why? Because the original model didn't work. Well, that's what they're claiming anyway. But hang on a second, they tweeted about it working, it being a very, very successful launch. and now they're saying that it didn't work. And if you look at the tweet here, it basically says they've been they're basically doing a relaunch. We've spent the past year working towards this. So hang on a minute, you're telling me you spent a whole year on this and it hasn't even lasted what, like a week and a half or something. I feel like the relaunch is they farmed everyone and made loads of money on the first one, and now they're doing a relaunch. And sorry, actually, they made loads of money on the first one, and now there's no interest in the project. Everyone's kind of clocked onto what they're doing, and now they're like, oh shit, we have no more money to take and no more people to rob. So let's just say let's just say to everyone we'll do a relaunch and we'll airdrop them, and then just farm a bunch of other people. So that's kind of what it seems like they're doing. But it's funny how they tweeted in the very beginning how successful the launch was, and then all of a sudden, after everything dies down and they farmed out all of the money, because it started at 60 mil, or 70 mil. So how is it now 4.7 mil? They've obviously taken the money. All right. How come they're doing a relaunch? Like, that makes absolutely zero sense. It either worked or it didn't work. You can't have the best of both. So yeah, maybe they mean that no one's buying and the project has zero interest after their first scam launch. PAWSE not working isn't the biggest red flag. The biggest red flag is the Solana founder supporting the project on live stream, and the project's on his own chain, and they still can't even get it successful. If they can't get that right, what hope does the Solana ecosystem have? So guys, what I want to look at now is I've just come on the Vertigo Twitter, all right? This is basically the DEX launchpad, whatever it is, and this is the live stream here, okay? And this was the one to promote PAWSE. Now, it says the death of snipers, the birth of Solana season 2, okay? But it's not the death of snipers, it's the death of snipers, or death of anyone that isn't using Ansem's sniper bot. So you can only snipe if you're using their sniper bot. That's purely insider trading, market manipulation, because if anyone does anything wrong, Ansem can drain their wallet. And let me actually go on to that point for a second. What you cannot do is keep money on sniper bots, whether it's Bullx are really good, all right, but whether it's Bullx, Maestro, Bullpen, which is Ansem's one, any sniper bot, because ultimately the people who have made that sniper bot have access to your funds. So at any point, they can drain your wallet. I'm not saying they will, but they can drain your wallet, okay? So the death of snipers, that's what the whole thing was. And I don't know why Ant Tolly from Solana Foundation was on that live stream either, supporting the project. What's also a red flag as well is on the 5th of June, they basically promoted this project. So they're meant to be a DEX, a professional company and stuff. They promoted this meme coin, Dizzy, all right, on the 5th of June. Now, if we look at the charts, it looks like another complete farm as well. Went up, people buying, bomb, take it down. They promoted it on the 5th of June, which is here. People buying, bomb, they got farmed out again, all the way down here. They probably promoted it somewhere else. Up, farmed. Up, farmed, and now it's back down to where it was. So Vertigo, I'm not sure exactly if it's Ansem's DEX. He's definitely in partnership with them though. So these are like, you got the Solana, the head of Solana, you got Vertigo, you got Ansem, you got some of the biggest people in crypto and the biggest people at the highest level on Solana pushing stuff, and this project's at 3 mil. Let's go on to PAWSE. PAWSE is at 4 mil. Like, this is a joke. I can single-handedly push a project myself further than these guys. So they're obviously not trying to push fair launches and push projects for the sake of pushing projects. They're farming out every buy. Look at these candles. Look, farmed. Every single, look, farmed. Every single time it goes up, every single time they push it, they're just farming it. You cannot trust these people. You can't trust PAWSE. You can't trust Vertigo. And now you can't trust Solana, because Tolly should not have been on that live stream. He should have not been openly supporting the project. He's definitely made money from supporting that project. He's been in it for financial gain, or he wouldn't have been on the live stream. That's how crypto works. So anyone that says otherwise is they're talking out of their ass, okay? The only reason he was on that live stream is because he got they bought him, all right? They offered him money, because that's just how crypto works. I've been here long enough to see through all the bullshit of all of this stuff. But Vertigo, I wouldn't trust these guys as far as I can throw them. Like, they said, I can't actually see the tweet here, but if you scroll down, you'll see it somewhere. They said also how successful the launch went. Well, how is it successful? You're shilling not rugs, but you're shilling farms. Yeah, Dizzy coin. They do PAWSE coin as well. That one's, they've farmed completely, and now they're rugging it to do a relaunch. You cannot trust these people at all. A fair launch is not meant to be where you snipe the contract yourself and bundle it to $60 million, and every single person that buys, you're pulling out that liquidity and then you're taking it down. You might as well rug it. There's absolutely zero difference. Guys, I'm going to end this video by saying until we have regulation in crypto, we will not go anywhere. It's an absolute circus. It's a clown show and it's full of scumbags, okay? You've got Donald Trump passing legislation to suit himself and manipulate the markets and make money from it. Create fake war news and then fire some missiles and stuff to manipulate the markets. You've got the founder of Solana, one of the most respected chains in crypto, back in a meme coin that is farmed, and ultimately all of the money from retail has been taken out of it. You cannot trust people in crypto. I know I'm in crypto. I've been in crypto for 7 years. You cannot trust this clown show. There's only a small handful of people that you can trust, but a lot of the information, especially for retail, especially for new people, you need to be very, very careful, because it is full of scumbags, this space. It is full of scammers, and it's full of people that make a lot of money. They're gamblers. They then lose a lot of money. People think that they're big key opinion leaders, they're big influencers, and most of them are broke because they gamble, they steal money off retail, they steal money off their audience, and they're full of shit. So if you're new here, if you're coming into crypto, do not buy projects that you see these clowns promoting, because you will get burnt on it. Okay, there's hundreds of examples, and the biggest KOLs are usually the worst ones that basically farm their audiences and do the most scams through crypto. It's extremely difficult to read and track the blockchain. It can be done, but you can obviously bridge from Solana to Ethereum. You can take it out of our exchanges, non-KYC exchanges. You can do OTC with it. It's near enough impossible. The only people that can fully track it is the FBI, if they want to, and if they can get subpoenas on exchanges, they can actually track it. So be very careful. All right, a lot of scams out there. Would I invest in PAWSE 2.0 when it comes out? Absolutely not. Would I advise you to invest in it? Absolutely not. Would I sell all of my Solana on the next pump? I will be selling it. I don't trust the Solana team. I think they're also scumbags. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you guys next time.